ivory flute is really a remarkable artifact that Maria Molina discovered a few years back. And I think what's extremely important is that we realize that archaeology today is not a heroic adventure with spades and picks, but high-tech scientific work that's done with incredible detail. Really, millimeter by millimeter, the sediments are removed in these deposits, the age of Grotte Chauvet and our sites, between 30 and 40,000 years ago. And this detailed work allowed Maria to identify a whole range of finds that she was able to piece together. Maybe you can explain how that worked out.
Yes, we were doing an inventory of all the artifact pieces. Some of the pieces came from the 1970s, from the first years of excavation, and these were really small pieces. You can see here in this picture.
The tiny ivory pieces remained unexplained for a full 3 decades.
And 31 pieces had a very significant look. We found pieces with a part of the finger holes and with notches on the side. And with these pieces, I thought already that it could be a part of an ivory flute. Of course, the question was very important how this flute was made. And you can see here on the long axis, there's a split going all over the flute. And inside the two halves, they hollowed the flute out, and these little notches along this axis, along the split, helped to refit these two halves together very precise.
This flute is only one of 8 in all so far recovered from this area of southwestern Germany. The caves here have no paintings, but yield many other objects of art.
In this cave, the Geisenklösterle cave, many very important findings from the Ice Age were made. We found some little ivory statues of bear and mammoth, a very tiny mammoth, very lovely. And in 1992, I was part of the excavation team. People lived here about 40,000 years back in time. And in that time it was very cold here because the Alp mountains were covered by a glacier about 2,500 meters thick. And in the valley down there, reindeer and mammoths were passing, and it was very cold. And that's the reason why I'm dressed up like an Inuit. We presume that in this way the people of the Ice Age were clothed by reindeer fur and boots made of reindeer fur and reindeer leather, because otherwise you couldn't stand the cold. One of the most important finds we made in this cave was a very tiny flute made out of the radius of a vulture. Astonishing on this flute is that it is pentatonic. And this is the same tonality we are used to hear today. And if you like, I'll try to play some small tunes for you. And when I first reconstructed the instrument and tried to play some tunes, I came across these ones. Sounds a little bit like Star Spangled Banner.